Happy Wednesday, my friends. Today's video is going to be pretty dang short, sweet, and to the point. I've got a very full day. I have a fun trip I'm leaving on tomorrow, and also a lot of work to do with mom life, work life, and all the things. So this is going to be very short and sweet, but something that's been absolutely just reeling in my mind and my heart. And it's like I'm seeing the world with brand new eyes. I'm seeing everything in a totally different lens. It's the most empowering and simplifying message that is seriously just rocking my world right now. So here's the thought. There are a lot of different opinions and different voices and different perspectives on like success. And the success to me is defined by what you think it is, what you make it. A lot of people's idea of success is about money or acquiring things or cars, houses, and all of those things. And that's cool. Like, good for you if that's your idea of success. Some people's idea of success is a very quiet, simple life with lots of land, away from it all. That is cool. If that's what your idea of success is, right? So that's what your idea of success is totally unique to you. I believe it's like your thumbprint. Everybody has their own unique fingerprint. And I really do think that our desires and our drive and all those things are just as unique. Okay. So whatever your idea of success is, you get to define that. You get to own that. You get to create that. That's beautiful. And that's you. So when it comes to success, and everyone's different ideas, different voices, different strategies, different systems, different approach to creating success is just as unique. Okay, right? You're going to hear from people that say, work from sun up to sundown, that's going to get you success. And other people say, it's all energy and it's all like meditating and being in a Zen state. Okay. Then you're going to have people that are like, it's all about connections and it's all about people and networking. Then you're going to have people that say, no, you can have success all by yourself in your house if you just hone these different skills. Do you pick up what I'm putting down? I'm intentionally trying to make this feel a little bit chaotic right now because I have felt those things. And before I really was able to tune into my own intuition, before I trusted myself, and I'll be honest that it's been a work for me to get to that place where I do trust my own intuition, where I can hear my own voice and I trust myself. Before that, I was extremely overwhelmed with like everybody's different ideas of success, everyone's different approach, everybody's different style. Because I kind of felt like, well, they're ahead of me, they are successful, so I should be coachable and listen to what they have to say. And while that is true to a degree, here's what I have come to know. That the secret to success, meaning abundance, meaning achieving, meaning overcoming, meaning that transformation in whatever area of life you are wanting to have it, comes down to one thing, in my opinion. This is just my voice, right? And I'm offering this for you to hear me and go, I wonder if that resonates with my intuition, because I'm one of the voices for you, right? One of the many voices. I believe it comes down to one thing. And this is something I've come to. This conclusion is something I've come to over the last few years, dealing with really the most heartbreaking things in my life and all the different identity shifts and everything that have come with that. My belief and my maybe uncommon or less shiny opinion is our emotional resilience makes or breaks our success in any endeavor. Our ability to fully own our own emotional experience in this life, that's what I call emotional sovereignty, your ability to fully own the emotions that you're feeling, the way you're showing up, is the one thing that will make or break your success in anything and everything, whether it comes to your physical health journey, your mental health journey, being a parent, in your marriage, with a business, the state of your home and your things, friendships, traveling, driving. I'm talking everything. I believe comes down to one thing, and that's your ability and it's a sliding scale, your emotional strength. And I'm not saying muscling through hard things. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your ability to fully be with the emotions that come up, to tune in with your body, to learn how to do that, to listen to your body, to be in partnership with your body as those emotions come through you, to learn how to process them in a way that is complete, in a way that is healthy and aligned with your body, not spiritually bypassing, not just only mental toughness, not just being a warrior. That's not sustainable. You can't always just push through it. You can't always just stuff your emotions, or those things will end up coming out physically at some point in some way, period, and causing problems to get your attention. We call them problems, but it's really just a message from our body. Hey-oh, there's something here that needs to be looked at. Pay attention, right? I truly believe that our ability to learn how to do that and then process the emotion, listen to ourselves, sit with it, but not stay in it. That's not the answer. Then to learn how to intentionally shift and to learn how to ride this river of life, learn how to reframe the challenges and the heartbreaking things that happen to us into, okay, I'm feeling this emotion. What's here for me? How can I learn from this? Maybe I just need to sit with this for a time. But then learning how to get freaking back up. Learning how to be tender with ourselves, listen to our emotions, process them completely till there's no residue of them left inside of our bodies, inside of our hearts. But then getting back up and starting over, learning how to make us better, learning how to be open and aware to lessons that are coming up so that we can break the chain, so we can stop the lesson from trying to get our attention. Are you with me? Because every endeavor, whether it's any of those things I talked about, from physical health to fitness, to your marriage as a parent, your own personal joy, your own, the love that you have for yourself, your business success, any endeavor, your spiritual journey is going to have ups and downs. It is. There's no way out of it. There are going to be amazing moments and there are going to be boring moments. There are going to be heartbreaking moments and then dull moments. There's going to be shiny moments where everything feels amazing and you're just on top of the world. There's going to be unshiny moments where you're like, wait, what now? This is really, really monotonous and it doesn't seem like the results are coming. Every freaking endeavor that is worth anything in this life, and I believe that carries into the next life, my beliefs, requires our ability to process emotions and get freaking back up, get back into alignment. That is what I call emotional resilience, emotional sovereignty, which is simply defined by taking complete and full ownership of our own emotional experience. But it requires something that most humans don't want to do. And that is stop blaming other people. Stop minimizing what might be happening. Stop making excuses for why we're showing up the way we are. Stop shaming ourselves. Stop bypassing emotions. Stop intellectualizing emotions. Are you with me? Like, it sounds really simple and it actually is a simple concept. But within the journey of becoming emotionally sovereign is so much messiness and so much to learn, so many challenges, so many beautiful, but honestly can be really painful in the process of facing yourself and learning how to take full ownership, which means no victim mentality. Are you with me? Meaning we're just blaming other people. We're just defensive. We're deflecting. We're not taking full ownership of our own emotional experience in this life. I want to hear from you. And I can honestly tell stories. I wanted to tell stories, but I'm not going to be able to do that today. But I can think back to, and maybe I want to challenge you and invite you. Think back to anything in your life that you've overcome that in the moment felt insurmountable. A challenge that was big to you, building a business, a difficult child, maybe a marriage, maybe a divorce, maybe just a personal situation, maybe your personal health, maybe your mental health. Anything that you can think of that you were facing a situation with a person, family member, whatever, that truly felt insurmountable. You felt like, I cannot do this. Like, This feels like it's too big for me. I can't get through this. I'm heartbroken. I'm sad. I'm depressed. I feel hopeless. I don't think I'm up to the challenge, like anything like that. That now from this perspective, you can look back and say, oh, I did get through that. Because spoiler alert, you got through it. Here you are. Maybe you're in the middle of something. Cool. We all are, for the most part, in the middle of something. But I want you to notice what you learned from that. I want you to notice that you did eventually get back up. That there were lessons for you, that you did become either stronger, softer, you became more surrendered, maybe more joyful, whatever it is, somehow it refined you. Maybe it turned you a little bit more into that divine version of you who's fully surrendered, fully trusting in the process, in herself, in God, in Creator. So now from this vantage point, you can look back and see that. I'm telling you, I'm going to die on this hill. That when we work on our emotional sovereignty and our ability to sit with and take full ownership and then get back up and realign and get going again, that will make or break our success. And it will escalate our results or inhibit our results to the very degree that we have that sovereignty. And listen, we're all in process. Nobody's fully sovereign because we're all here and humans. But there's a sliding scale and there's progress, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. And I've learned that recovering from people pleasing, major people pleasing, from major toxic perfectionism, from being a very highly sensitive person that gets adrenaline rushes almost constantly from other people's pain, from seeing somebody fall. Like if you're one of those people, some people call it an empath, but a true highly sensitive person, it isn't something you want to like talk about a lot or brag about. Like that's not the thing. So when you hear someone saying, I'm such an empath, I feel what everyone feels, you're like, okay, cool. But what I'm talking about is the actual physical condition where your nervous system is on high alert all the time. Sometimes it comes from long-term trauma. Sometimes it comes from just how you're born. Maybe it's a gift that you get to learn how to hone and manage. The point is learning how to survive in this current world, being one of those people, recovering people pleaser, toxic perfectionism, black and white thinking, highly sensitive person, extremely sensitive nervous system. It can be a challenge. Such a challenge. But the truth is, it's a beautiful journey. And the truth is, have you ever heard a rising tide raises all ships? Working on your emotional sovereignty and your ability to feel your emotions, listen to your body, get back in connection with your body, and then get back up and go and get realigned and take action moving forward. Your ability in learning how to do that is going to improve your experience in every single area of life. Your fitness, your marriage, your parenting, your business, your state of your house, of your things. Like everything is energy. So everything is going to respond to your ability to be more resilient emotionally. And it makes it just so much more fun. We don't get stuck in our emotions. We don't get completely trapped ruminating on things we can't control. And it just makes it a lot more dang fun, and it's attractive. So it's an energetic universe, and we start to attract more of what it is that we desire and what we're putting out. So that is what I'm all about, my friends. That's the work I do in Radiant Peace Collective. And it's just really cool to be at this point with that, where I feel like I'm so clear on what it is. I'm so clear on who it's for. It is for women who desire big and dream big and also feel big. And sometimes those things can feel counterintuitive. How am I supposed to be driven, have all these desires to be a mom, a wife, have a business, have a beautiful home, have a really healthy, fit body, and also be in a universe, in a world where everything is thrown in my face all the time, and I'm a recovering people pleaser, and I feel things big. Like, you can feel like you're drowning in this universe if you are a big feeler, a big dreamer, and you have big desires. Those are my women. Those are my people. That's what Radiant Peace Collective is all about. And I'm just sharing this with you real time because I'm just really honestly getting really clear on all of these things, and I'm super fired up. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you agree? Have you learned this? Maybe you have an experience you want to share. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being here. Let's take this into this week, and let's take a baby step, maybe a 1% shift. We're not going to heal all at once, all overnight with all our emotional sovereignty and our ability to be resilient. It can be a process. but it's a journey that can be really enjoyable if we just stay present, focus on that one next step, and try to make today fun. Try to find a way to serve today. Try to find a way to just 1% get a little bit more resilient, a little more connected with our bodies, and move forward just one more step at a time. Baby steps, like Bob Wiley says. Thanks for being here, my friends. Sending love to you. Bye.